So we finally have more information on this Ford Ranger Bucky attack incident, which took place in Rivonia, Santon, a couple of weeks ago. The woman at the center of it all is speaking out. Just for context, if you're not familiar with the story, the driver of a Ford Ranger Bucky ran over a man, drove over him multiple times. The man eventually lost his life as a result. The driver of the Bucky is a long-term partner of a woman who was secretly dating the victim. Okay, the victim is a Zimbabwean national by the name of Emmanuel Mahamba. This is his picture over here. The woman says that she began dating Emmanuel in January, and in February she broke off the relationship because she feared for his life and she feared for her life. She worked at a motorcycle shop. She probably still works there. But yeah, she feared for both their lives because the partner is a dangerous man, a Ugandan man, with whom she has 2 children, and they live together. She says on the day that this happened, Emmanuel just came to the shop. This is where they met, by the way. Emmanuel came to the shop, and the partner happened to be there. The next thing she knew, there was an altercation between both men. Emmanuel then took an object. I'm trying to remember which object it was, but he took an object from this motorcycle shop, and he hit the man's windscreen. And I guess this is how the man retaliated. Police are still searching for this Ugandan man. We still don't have a name, but yeah, that's what we know for now.
So here's my take on the matter, and I'm going to say something very controversial, and it doesn't matter whether you agree or not. Let's just be adults about it. So I'm just going to say it anyway. I feel no sympathy towards the 3 individuals because they made a decision to put themselves in a position to where they are now. Here's the thing. Ali Mugoya, a Ugandan foreign national living in South Africa illegally, is a fugitive from his own country because allegedly he was involved in the death of a police officer, and even worse, he's suspected in taking part in some terrorism-related activities in Uganda. He comes over here and opens up a bike repair shop. How did he get past border security and open up a business? We'll never know. Starts a relationship with Ntombi Zodwa, ends up having 2 children with the Jezebel. But for some reason, she ends up having an affair with Emmanuel Mahamba, a Zimbabwean national working as a bouncer who is a married man and a father of 1. She then decides to break off the affair and continue with Mugoya. But I guess Emmanuel didn't like that nonsense. Showed up where she works, and also Mugoya shows up there. There is a conflict. Mugoya starts acting like Vin Diesel because he's too fast and too furious, and he uses his Ford Ranger like a rolling pin. He runs over Emmanuel several times to the point of death. And now, again, Mugoya is a fugitive running and hiding. So here's a recording of her being asked questions.
You were still believing people what they were saying, like, because those guys, they were still telling him that I'm still talking with the guy, but there was nothing at all. Okay, it was evening time because me now I was working the day. Then I was sitting inside there by the shop. When I'm sitting inside there by the shop, just talking to the mechanics, playing with my phone. Then I heard some noise outside from the car with the music.
Sorry, I just missed the point. You said, where were you?
I was at work there at Rivonia.
You were at your workplace. So in brief, you are saying this thing happened at your workplace?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Then I was there. Then I heard some music, too much music. I'm thinking like it's Saturday, people they're just drinking, just chilled inside. Then I saw the guy was wearing white, who was hugging, who was holding my baby daddy. But like those people, they were so drunk. They were like six people.
Yeah.
Then later on, I'm hearing like people they are fighting. Then when I'm going out again, I'm seeing Emmanuel. I asked him, "What are you doing here?" I was so shocked to see him. Like, "What are you doing here?" Then
at your workplace, considering you said when you stopped the relationship in end of February, 28th of February, there was no more communication. You guys were not communicating on WhatsApp, no calls and so on. So there was no communication. But on this day, when you went outside, you were shocked or surprised to see Tino or Emmanuel was there. Is that correct? You were not expecting him. You were not expecting to see him.
I wasn't expecting him, to be honest. Then I saw him. I was like, "What are you doing here?" Then They started fighting.
Who was
They started
fighting?
fighting and they died. Both of them.
Okay, so these two people were fighting. Your boyfriend, your baby dad, and Emmanuel, they were fighting. Was the fight physically or what? Just
No, it was just hands.
yeah. So if it's hands,
It was
they were pushing
hands.
each other. Or
Yes. Then I stood on the center. I said, guys, if you want to fight, then it's me, because I don't know now we are fighting for what. Then all of them, both of them, they calmed down. Then Emmanuel was busy, like,
okay,
I'm
before
angry,
you
like,
go
I'm
that,
gonna beat you,
okay,
I'm gonna beat
all
you.
right. Okay, so when you saw them, did you ask both of them, why are you guys fighting? You said you asked them. What was the response?
They didn't even respond to me. They just looked at me. They didn't even say anything. Then Emma, he took the stone, he hit the window screen. I told him, no,
Okay,
why
so
don't you
Emmanuel
go?
took a stone and he hit the window screen of the vehicle.
Exactly.
Okay, which
And
side? You know, I tried also to check on the vehicle. I even tried to zoom. I didn't find on that vehicle, maybe the other angle, if the phone went on and cracked hit the windows. I tried to check it on that video, but I couldn't find it. I tried with some
no,
angles.
it was in the corner.
Or it was in the corner.
It was in the corner.
Oh, okay. And then what happened when after he hit the window screen of the vehicle? What happened?
Then he left when he was busy talking with those 6 guys. Like I even asked those guys, what are you doing here? And you are the one who sent the video to my baby daddy. What are you doing here? And why you came with Emmanuel here? They were just laughing. They didn't respond to me. Then after that, my baby daddy, that's why he took the car. Then he went straight. That's why you saw the video. I was trying to scream and call the people. Maybe they can help me to push Emmanuel there, but no one was helping me. People, they were just taking video.
Okay. So after throwing the stone on the vehicle, your baby dad, he went on and started his vehicle.
Yes.
Okay. But and then he started coming towards him, crushing him, or I don't know how to put it. Okay. Yeah, it's a very sad story, my sister, to be honest.
Yeah, it's very sad. I don't wanna lie. It's so sad, and because also even those guys that they came with the guy, they were just standing laughing. I don't even know. Maybe it was a plan, or maybe they were supposed to.
Who were laughing? The guys who sent the videos.
The guy who came
guy
with
who
the
sent
guy.
a video before, the guys who sent the video before to him, are the
Exactly.
same guys who came with Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, yes.
Okay, so these guys are friends. They were friends, Emmanuel. They are also friends to your baby dad.
Exactly.
Okay. Right. So, and well, you know, it's just that, you know, when a video comes, it does not show the background, what exactly transpired. How did you fall down? How did you fall down?
Because also I was trying to run. I checked. Also, I found him when he was already on the floor. That's why I was trying to scream.
Okay.
Because
The video starts when he was already on the ground. Did you know how did you manage to be on the ground before?
No, I find him.
According to your information, you said you saw him throwing a stone.
And then he walked away.
Yes. So when he threw the stone, immediately you left and came back when he was down, or you continued to be there?
No, when he threw the stone, I was standing there. Then he walked away. Also, I entered where I was. Then later on, I'm hearing the case, the ignition.
So, in a nutshell, Emmanuel wasn't there to try and beg her to continue the affair, but he was there to antagonize Mugoya, and he took offense to that. And Emmanuel ended up like a traffic cone underneath the Ford Ranger, all because he thought he could be like Usher in his intro to that song, You Don't Have to Call. What's weird is that if she can date and lie to these guys at the same time, What sense does it make if she's telling the truth in this recording? What is it with people not understanding that nowadays that some men of today, they're not playing when it comes to violence. They are not playing when it comes to being very territorial when it comes to a relationship. The only people I feel sympathy for are Emmanuel's wife and child because they'll never see him again. And also Indomizoto's 2 kids. To all the men out there who are being satisfied because of that thing between her legs, it's not worth it. To all the women out there who are receiving attention from married men, leave them alone.
Remember this, it takes 6 men to carry a guy to his grave. It takes 1 woman to put him there.
Anyway guys, thanks for watching and listening, and don't forget to run over the like, share and subscribe buttons.